I wouldn't have a life without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a career without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a marriage without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a family without Laurie Strode. And this new iteration of movies has given me a creative life I have longed for, and now I get to have.
Jamie Lee, Tara Hitchcock.
Whoa, mommy with the pumpkin.
What it's Jamie Lee Curtis. I had to up it.
Wow. That is called commitment, baby. That is commitment.
Walmart $9.99, because that's how I roll.
I like it.
Listen, congratulations on this. I really am legitimately bummed that I'm not in person. It just worked out this way. And I know we did a virtual last time. Is the ending of this film, without giving anything away, anything related to what you might have visualized yourself when you thought about how this might come to an end?
I knew the ending would be sad, whatever the outcome. Laurie Strode's innocence was stolen from her by a random act of violence in 1978. And the resultant trauma, pain, loss, grief, broken relationships, broken person. You know, violence breaks you. And untreated victimization, untreated, unsupported, unexplored in a safe way, causes permanent scar tissue, emotional scar tissue, and that's the woman we met in 2018. Yep. That's the Laurie Strode. And what I was so proud of the movie was that it was true. We were saying, this is what happens. We're making horror movies here. It's like, you know, any tragedy, you see all those news cameras on the front lawns of these poor people's houses whose lives have been ripped apart by whatever tragedy it is. And then the news cameras leave because it's no longer the story. And then all of these people are left shattered. And I loved that the 2018 movie was a movie about a shattered woman. Mm-hmm. She had resolve, she had courage, but she was shattered. And I feel like whatever the ending of the Halloween saga is going to be sad, because it deals with so much loss. Yeah. And that's what I would say.
Well, it also made me walk around my kitchen going, what is dangerous here? Has it made you look at your appliances a little differently?
Well, no, it was actually, all of that is Jamie. That's all my suggestions, which is, how do you make something in a real place, you know, real? What really scares us? And garbage disposals scare me. Yep. Every single time. I know it's off, but I'm still afraid to put my hand down there. I'm terrified we're gonna have a power surge, and somehow that's gonna go on. And so that part was sort of a suggestion of mine. The glass cabinet is a suggestion of mine. I wanted it to be real. I wanted it to look real, feel real. It did feel real. It was scary. It hurt. All of that should happen. Although I have a great stunt double, Ashley, who is now a stunt coordinator. She's a fantastic stunt woman.
Oh, that's great.
But nonetheless, it has to be me, and it has to hurt.
I want to end on this. Obviously, this is about a woman who is trying to move on, in many ways who has moved on. How long will it take you to move on from all of this?
I don't think, I think it's indelible. I think the Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis interface that as now you cannot pull it apart. I will always be Laurie Strode. When I die, it will say Halloween actress dies. I know that. I know that today. It's already been written. So I just honestly look at it with such reverence and grace and appreciation for the fans who gave me my life. I wouldn't have a life without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a career without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a marriage without Laurie Strode. I wouldn't have a family without Laurie Strode. And this new iteration of movies has given me a creative life I have longed for, and now I get to have, all because of Laurie Elizabeth Strode and her courage and ability to fight through anything and never give up. And, you know, if that's not something to be proud of as a legacy, I don't know what else would be. I can't imagine a bigger legacy to feel attached to with pride than that.
Well, Harkins movie theater goers cannot thank you enough. I think I've told you this before. Being a woman can be really hard. Boy, do you make it fun. You are such an advocate for all of us, and not just women, but thank you. Now I'm going to get choked up. Thank you for everything. And I really do hope the next one, no matter what it is in person, because you are just one of the best. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you.